handling conflict is very important for managers, and one way to kind of look at that, an approach that is to think in terms of change. Conflict, to a large extent, is about change. You're going to introduce something new, and there's conflict that results. You're going to move somebody from one shift to the next. Well, how can you go about that to hopefully keep this on a positive note and move the organization in a way that it adapts and changes, and everybody is happy, at least in the long run? Well, one way to look at that is to look at three things. Look at the concerns people have for their task. And this means to take time up front to talk to folks, not tell them, but to talk to them about the change from a task perspective, how this is going to impact their job, or could impact their job. You want to go into this with a curious mind, that is, that you want their opinion, and that the thoughts of the company is that this change will mean this for them, and that their task then would change in this way. What do you think about that? The other area to look at is the impact on the organization. As many management folks may think that non-management folks really don't have the kind of loyalty to the company that management folks have, and I think that's could be problematic. You got to be careful with that, because then you draw up all kinds of inferences from that. If you go into a meeting with regard to impact-related concerns, when I'm talking about impact on the organization, we've got to understand that non-management folks have concerns for change on the organization as well as yourself. So we need to ask questions about that. We need to address what they think the impact on the organization will be, and to, again, with this mind of a curious mind, and listen authentically. They may, in fact, be right. It may be something that you had not heard of. Lastly, we want to go into these meetings with a focus on personal concerns. That is, maybe this change is going to require someone to come to work earlier than they did before, and you name it. There can be all kinds of personal effects to this change, but again, it's how you go into the meeting. If you go into a meeting dictating to them that this is the way it's going to be, you can expect significant negative conflict instead of the positive conflict that we're after by following focus in these three areas.